Today is the feast of Saint Francis of Assisi. It is the 4th of October. October is the month dedicated to the Holy Rosary. We read here in just above the entry for today in the Saint Andrew Missal. By his stigmata, the poor man of Assisi becomes, even in his body, the very image of Jesus. He is a confessor, it is a greater double, and the vestments are white. Today, the Church keeps the feast of one of her greatest saints, one of those who, taking the gospel literally, followed Christ as closely as possible. The son of a rich merchant of Assisi, he was set on fame and amusement when, at the age of 25, hearing a passage from the gospel, his whole life was changed. Take with you neither gold nor silver nor a second coat. On the spot, Francis left there all his possessions, in complete poverty, but also in the perfect joy of a soul set free, he espoused his Lady Poverty. Before long, he had several followers. He gave them a rule, but especially he imbued them with his spirit. And the little chapel of Portiuncula, and I will read from the footnotes a little later, or Our Lady of the Angels, became the cradle of a great religious order. Then with Saint Clare came the foundation of the Order of Poor Ladies, the female counterpart of the Friars Minor at the convent of San Damiano. Finally came the Third Order of Penance, the Third Order, which was to include within its ranks so many people of the world and to exert so considerable an influence in deepening the Christian spirit in society. Saint Francis died at Assisi on October 4th, 1226. Less than 2 years later, he was canonized by Gregory IX. Assisi has become a pilgrimage center beloved of all Christendom. So, the name of Portiuncula, I'm reading here from the footnote, is derived from the fact that this chapel was a small dependency, a small portion of land, Portiuncula, of the Benedictine Abbey of Monte Subasio. After restoring the Portiuncula chapel, Francis obtained from the Pope the grant of a plenary indulgence for all the faithful who should visit it on August 2nd, the day of its dedication. This is the indulgence known as the Portiuncula indulgence. Nowadays, a plenary indulgence can be gained on each occasion that, after approaching the sacraments of penance and Holy Communion, the faithful enter this church and there recite Six Pater, Ave and Gloria. On August 2nd, the anniversary of the dedication of the great basilica erected on this spot, the same indulgence may be gained in most churches. A similar indulgence can also be gained on All Souls' Day. Formerly, it was confined to Benedictine churches. In these, it may be gained in addition on March 21st, the feast of Saint Benedict, on July 16th, the feast of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. The same privilege has been granted to churches of the Carmelites, that is, friars and nuns. On the Sunday to which the solemnity of the Feast of the Rosary is transferred, there is a similar indulgence which may be gained by members of the Rosary Confraternity in churches where the confraternity is erected. All these indulgences may be gained from noon on the eve of the feast. Wow, what a rich feast! October, this week looks full of feasts. Yesterday we celebrated the feast of Saint Therese and today Saint Francis of Assisi. In a couple of days, Saint Bruno. See you tomorrow.